Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to another episode of Gaijin Gaming. As you can kind of tell, I just kind of woke up, so you get the straight out of bed version for this one. Oh yeah. If my voice sounds a little odd, it's been a little raspy lately. Lots of stuff outside I've been doing, and just classes, and lots of talking and chatting and whatnot, so I think my voice is starting to die out. So that might be a good thing for some of you. Anywho, as you can tell by the title, it's kind of it's not necessarily a two-parter kind of thing, but it's two sections. And the first section, I really just kind of wanted to show a couple slime things that I got, because I love slimes. So, the first one up here is this quote-unquote crystal slime. It's just a glass slime, but it's pretty cool. Alright, and next up here is a slime, the Smile Slime pen. There's a slime right there. Yeah. And then this last one that I got, so I just got a couple slime things. This last one I got is pretty awesome, and it's a fork. And you're like, what's so special about a fork? Well, it's a King Slime fork. Yes. And then it has the Smile Slime stuff on the back. So, pretty awesome. It's stainless steel. Not very kingly, but this is. Okay, anywho, but yeah, so that's just the couple slime things that I got, because I love slimes. So, I want to get into my top 10, and you're wondering, what could this top 10 be? Well, this top 10 happens to be trees in gaming. Yes, so I guess go right into that. Okay, and number 10 on the list. There we go. Number 10 on the list is it's just any sort of standard tree from Super Mario 64. And the reason why I bring this up is because for everybody who has played that game, just think back. I put it on here because when I think of random trees in gaming, I think of that actually comes to mind, because it was kind of I was always excited to, like, when I was younger, and like playing the game, jumping on the tree and then climbing up and then doing like a handstand on the tree and then jumping off the tree like that. So it was really awesome. And then also sliding up and down the tree and watching leaves fall. So that's why I actually put it on here as my number 10. Coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 9 is actually a game I really don't like, and I'll say that right now. And that is Final Fantasy V. And you're kind of thinking, maybe, why? If you've not really played the game, or didn't play enough of it, or whatnot. But the reason why I'm including it, excuse me, is because the X-Death, the main villain in the game, he actually came from a tree. And yes, this tree was where they stored all these demons, and eventually it got kind of pissed off and finally came to life and whatnot. And X-Death was born. So yeah, spoilers, sorry, but it's really not that big of a deal. Don't play 5 for its story, I'll say that. I've never really liked the game. The job system's really good, and that's, like, I'm gonna put that off the side, because if I talk, I'll rant and rave about, well, not rave, but I'll rant about how much I dislike that game. But anyways, number 9 is X-Death from Final Fantasy V. Now, number 8 on the list is one. It follows the same vein as number 9, and that is it's the Tree of Life from Prince of Persia game of 2008. And the reason why that's in here is it houses the evil forces, well, the evil spirit of Airman, and yeah. It's really like it's the same kind of it's really I could have taken 8 and 9 and flipped them around, but I don't like number 9 so much, so that's why. Yeah. So really that's the Tree of Life from the Prince of Persia game from 2008. 7 on the list is from wow, brain fart, is from The Legend of Dragoon, and that is the Divine Tree. And I bring it up because it's one of those games that either people like or they don't like. If you're an RPG fan, so well, let me just say a couple things about it. It's the kind of like the tree of life. A lot of the trees that are mentioned in the games that I'm bringing up are taken from either like Yggdrasil or the Tree of Life, and this one, the Divine Tree in the Legend of Dragoon, is another one of those kind of life creations, and the Divine Tree gives life to intelligent species. It's considered in the culture of endiness. Wow. Anyways, the kind of the how it is the creator Soa plants this tree, and it bears fruit, and it bears 108 fruit, and with each fruit that ripens and falls, it gives rise to an intelligent species. So there's a bunch of different species, and those species have subspecies and stuff. So yeah, so that's my number 7, the Divine Tree from the Legend of Dragoon. Okay, and number 6 on this list is from Final Fantasy IX, and that is the Ifa Tree. And a little bit about the Ifa Tree, it even though it's shown above ground and it's this giant tree and it has all these roots and stuff, it's actually it's more important is the roots themselves. Is the roots stretch all over the planet, and it's just all over Gaia. And the tree is about like 5,000 years old, and it was used. The reason why it's there is to stabilize Gaia's kind of desolate landscape at the time, and it's also there for other reasons. But I don't really want to give. I don't like to give spoilers away, so I try to avoid saying things. But I will say this: it expels mist as a byproduct for certain reasons. So I mean, I don't really find that to be like the reason. Maybe that's a bit more of that's a bigger deal. But I do have to say, yeah, definitely play it, as Final Fantasy IX is a really good game. So yeah, that's my number 6 is the Ifa Tree from Final Fantasy IX. Now, for my number 5, that is a Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, and it's the Tree of Life, or the Life Tree, or what is it? Irminsul. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, it's this huge tree in Shambhala, and the reason why I put it in here is because it's kind of important. So I mean, it's just one of those things. Yeah. So it's with the top 10 list. It's not really like it's just it. Don't take it as this number 1. This is number 2. More of just kind of here's 10 trees. It's just a quirky top 10. It's really not meant to be anything. So take it with a big grain of salt. So anyways, yeah, and anyways, about the Tree of Life in Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, the tree's resin has kind of some special powers. Yeah, and that's why I put it in at my number 5. Now my number 4 is it's a step away from all the Tree of Lives and all the stuff, and it's kind of a bit more, I would say this one's more of an iconic character, at least for the series, and that is from Kirby, and that's Wispy Woods. Now, if you've played a Kirby game, heck, if you've probably seen like Kirby images online, you've probably seen the one of Kirbys Dreamland, and you have Kirby, and then you have Wispy Woods right there. He's like the easiest boss in the game, because he's usually the first one, and he's just, I don't know. I kind of feel sorry for him almost, just because he's so easy. But he comes in at number 4, and that is Wispy Woods from Kirby. Number 3 on the list is the from. Well, it's from the series, but it focuses around two games, and that is Tales of Phantasia and Tales of Symphonia. That's the Great Carlon Tree. And this tree is really, really important to both games, and it's Symphonia is actually like a distant, way off in the past prequel to Fantasia. And the Great Garland Tree is the source of mana and life for people and magic and stuff in these two games. And it's really interesting to connect the two. So yes, for number 3, that is from Tales of Fantasia / Symphonia, and that is the Great Garland Tree. And at number 2, we have from Seiken Densetsu, or the Secret of Mana series, and that is the Mana Tree. And the Mana Tree is I really, really like the what they do with the Mana Tree in the series. And it's not simply just a tree that kind of gives life. There's a little bit more to it. Really enjoy the Seiken Densetsu game. But anywho, the Mana Tree is really, really cool. That's why it's number 2 on the list. So, yeah, so number 2 on the list is the Mana Tree from the Seiken Densetsu, or Secret of Mana series. It's the thing that just screams number 1 to me. And if you haven't already guessed it, it is from the Legend of Zelda series, and it is the Great Deku Tree. And it's though it's not in like a majority of the Zelda games, and it's really only important to a couple of the Zelda games, it's just seeing that for the first time is in Ocarina of Time, and it's just pow. You know, it's just jaw dropping. I would have to say, I will say this though, that is not my Ocarina of Time is actually not my favorite Zelda game. I enjoyed the game, but it's definitely not my favorite. There's a couple others. Maybe I'll do a top 10 or something. Well, not top 10. I'll do whatever. Anywho, about the tree. Awesome tree. Guardian tree of the earth. And it's just it's the Deku tree. It's the Great Deku Tree. How could you not like it? Unless you've not played a Zelda game, or don't really read up on video games, you probably would know the Great Deku Tree. I would say. So that's my number 1, and I really hope you enjoyed the list and whatnot, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my new happy slime buddies, and the awesome King Slime Fork. So that's really about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll have some new videos up in the near future. What is it? It's the 19th? Yes, it's the 19th, so Christmas is soon around the corner here. That's kind of why I did this, is just because Christmas trees, so why not do trees for gaming? So that's really about it, guys, as I've said for like the 3rd time now. But anywho, yeah, so enjoy. Hopefully you're staying warm and whatnot, and I will see you down the road. So have a good day.